Hello, Aries. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for a tarot, an oracle card reading for all Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get right into these Halloween oracles. You have the energy of the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. There is a sacredness to pausing. Do not be afraid of it. If you've been in a little bit of a lull, maybe you've been in a funk, and you're like, I'm getting a little tired of this. I want to have some excitement, some thrill, some color back into my life. Know that it's coming. That pause is meaningful. So we'll see what the tarot has to say to you all today. Sometimes people like to know where I got this lamp. I like this way, I think, better. Anyway, it's from Target. I got it several years ago, but people always ask. So anyway. Okay. All right. General intuitive reading today. And we've got, this always, I should have said it because this card always reminds me of the underworld because of the pomegranates, okay? I thought about saying it and I should have because then it came out. The 10 of Cups, the World, and the 3 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands. This is looking really good. And the Queen of Wands. Well, you're going to be hot to trot, Aries. If you have been a little bit blue about something, a little bit sad, a little bit glum, I don't see that sticking around. I love all of this. There's nothing about it I don't like. Of course, I really love to see the world in any reading. I love this 10 of Cups too. Happier times are here. You're going to get that excitement, that oomph back into your life. And if you've had a bit of a stillness, it's represented in the reading with the energy of the High Priestess. That's what she is. She's the energy of potential. She's analysis. And then it's telling you, you've got to take the action, get yourself out there. Now, you do have that 3 of Cups, which can be a reunion. So can the 10 of Cups. So for some, this may be a time of coming back together. You also have an apology here, just by the way. So I would say for some of you, this may be a reconciliation reading, and I feel like this will be it. Okay, those of you that are asking about reconciliation, I feel like you'll do it now, or, it feels like the month of October to me will be the time. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Taurus is here, Libra is here, water, quite a bit of fire, which I love for you. And of course, just a dash of earth for a little bit of stability. Why not? So with this energy of the High Priestess, I really do feel like even if you felt like you wanted a little more pizzazz in your world, this is still a card of contentment, okay? Of like understanding what is, getting information. So I feel like you've been getting some leads on something. There's intel coming in. Now you may also get some intel on someone from your past because it's all over the reading. And I feel like it's going to be something that brings you either relief or joy. All right. It feels like information you're going to want to have. This is not gut punch information. And so with this energy of the High Priestess, it's an energy too of hidden power. So I feel like too, you're going to be in the place where you may surprise yourself, your self-restraint, your restraint of pen and tongue, not acting out impulsively. You don't really have that anywhere in the reading too. So you may find that you surprise yourself with your ability to kind of wait and look at everything, evaluate. Now, if it's something with housing, I love the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the happy family, but it can be quite subjective when it's about something financial too. It's like the thing you finally find after the search. The search is over for Aries. You're finally finding that pot of gold. And so I would also say too, if you've been trying to start some sort of a business or a side hustle, I feel like you're going to have a particularly good season. And I would actually say all the way through December. Those of you that are looking to make some extra money for the holidays, or perhaps you have some kind of an event coming up, some type of a trip, or somebody's graduating. I kept getting this feeling of like a graduation celebration. and wanting to even be able to give them a nice gift. Isn't that nice? I'd love to be on the receiving end of somebody's energy who's like that. I find I'm usually the giver. I don't know about you, but yeah. So with this energy of the world, anything is possible. This is like called the world is your oyster. Now let's talk about love, because it may be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's passionate. This is the kind of love where you are crazy about each other. You cannot stop thinking about each other. And it's here, you know, this Queen of Wands, she's got the sunflower, which is your synergy or match, but also the knees apart to suggest something else. And then the Ace of Wands, people have given some very interesting descriptions. I personally just see a wand, but we've got some pretty creative 2025 minds out there. You might see it a little differently than I do. So with this world energy, I do feel like this will be a time where you're going to be feeling free. You're going to be feeling like your creative energies are working for you. You're catching a lot of breaks here too. I feel like you're going to be attracting the right person. If you go to a new hair person, you're going to come out and say, my hair's never looked this good. You go to a new dealership or a mechanic or new painter or whatever it is you're bringing in new. I feel like it's going to be somebody where you're really going to be loving the result of it. If it's some kind of new doctor, a chiropractor, a physical therapist, a dentist, you'll say, my teeth have never been so clean. Okay, whatever it is, I feel like you're reaching the pinnacle of success. You're elevating, you're going to a higher level in this next chapter. With the Three of Cups too, raise those cups up high. Now, if you're getting your teeth cleaned, I don't know if I'd be putting red wine in those. You know how that stains. Nothing against it. But again, with this Three of Cups though, it is camaraderie. And I feel like overall, you're going to have a really nice energy with just getting along with people. So if you felt a little isolated and disconnected, you just feel like you're kind of out of sync or the odd man out, I do feel like with the Three of Cups, you're going to be finding your way and really feeling like people get you, you're part of something greater, and just moving along. This is great energy. It is an engagement too, so if you are in a relationship, there may be a question coming. Now, I've heard recently, because I keep seeing all these young people with gigantic diamonds, that people are really going into the manufactured or lab-created diamonds. I didn't know that was a thing, but I found out that's probably where a lot of them are coming from. They're not actually coming from a mine somewhere. So with this Six of Pentacles, just a fun fact, okay? Six of Pentacles brings in balance, and I also feel like you're going to be feeling really good about money, feeling like you're secure, like you're being paid your worth. But also if you're the consumer, that you're getting a fair price. You're getting some bang for your buck. It's not just all take. Okay, this will be a time where I do feel like you're going to find that things seem much more equal, even with the Six of Pentacles. Sixes are harmony too. They're reciprocal. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You may even have somebody who says that. If you own a business and there's somebody who has a business and wants to barter with you, you clean, they do hair, cars, or whatever, something like that. I feel like somebody here, even if it's something like watching your kids, and I know I'm not like trying to encourage that. I'm saying sometimes that can work. If you have somebody that you can trust and you've screened them, not just anybody. We're not leaving the kids with the mechanic, right? It's like somebody that's what they do. Or even your four-legged friends. But with this Three of Wands, I feel like now is going to be your time. This is where you take the action. This is where you take that leap of faith. So if you're contemplating something, this is a yes. It's time to jump right in. If you're on the verge of a new romance, maybe you have a coffee date planned, I feel like it's going to lead to something more. And especially if you haven't been out on a date in a while, like if it's been years, and you're like, I don't even know what to do. I mean, how do we do this anymore? Go for it. That's how you do it. You be you. You get yourself out there and you don't lose. With this Ace of Wands energy, I do feel like people are going to be finding you very interesting and attractive. Overall, it might not all be romance, but I do feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention and a lot of yeses. This is, if you're asking a yes or no question, this is a yes. With the Queen of Wands, you're going to be looking great, feeling great. If you maybe recently bought a few things, I know there's fast fashion is controversial, but hell, I'll buy it too. It's like, I like new stuff. I feel like whatever you do to your person, your body, you're going to like your own image. Look at that reflection. You'll go by and say, who's that looker? It's you, Aries. All right, and we'll have an angel reading here to wrap things up. You have helpful people. I'm telling you, you're going to be quite the charmer. I heard quite the stud, male or female. I've heard women referred to as studs too. Communicate clearly. So know that align your desires with your thinking. All right, it's an inside job. Listen to that intuition because that's your ultimate guide, your ultimate authority. Perfect timing. You're in sync and you've got a yes, and it's a big, bold yes. Good things are coming. I love you, Aries. I'll be back again soon.